Hey everyone! So I have another couple of projects to show you. This time it's using my Mind's Eye Unforgettable line, one of the newer lines that was released earlier this year. I made a 12 by 12 layout and I altered a frame. So let me quickly show you the things that I used first, like the supplies. I'm still playing around and painting with Tim Holtz's distress paints, and this time I used broken china and walnut stain. I'm kind of just using them as just regular paints. I haven't done any of like the type of painting that he's shown on demos, but I'm loving the paint because it just doesn't feel like paint once it's dried. I've used Distress Crackle paint, which I love. I use it on a lot of my projects. And I used Distress ink, walnut stain. This, you'll see this soon, but my version of it. But this is the altered frame that I did. This is the KaiserCraft heart frame. So it comes bare like that. And then I altered it. There is the number, the product number, in case you guys are on the hunt for it. It's, oops, sorry. Focus. Maybe if I don't move too much here. They came out with some really cool alterable, let's see, focus somewhere else here. Wow, it focused in at one point. Here, let's do this. They came in with some really cool different different altered art thingies, and I'm thinking I'm going to end up getting them all because I want to alter them all and maybe hang them up or give them away as gifts. But I did this one, the heart frame. There's the number. I used, this has become one of my favorite stamp sets. It's the Mixed Media CMS 125. I love using the backgrounds. This is the background stamp, so I love using them. I used the honeycomb. I used it both on both the layout and the frame. I used some thickers. I used both the canvas and the foam. Oh, I must have done it inside. The canvas and the foam thickers, and I stamped on them and painted on them. I love the canvas ones because you can. They're just awesome. So they have different sizes. There's that one. There's that one. There's that lettering, and then there's the thinner lettering. So I kind of stocked up on all of them, and then I used one of the new Prima stencils, and it is the cracked. It's like cracked pavement, or if you want to call it that. They don't really name their stencils. They just call them stencils. So this is the cracked one, which I love. Okay, so I had shown on a previous video that I had gotten quite a bit of my Mind's Eye stuff, and I used as much as I possibly could, so I have quite a few 12 by 12s left, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of this paper. I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 to 5 full sheets, and then some excess that I cut up, and then still a ton of embellishments. So this is going in my unfinished bin because I got to figure out, I usually have to put it away and then do something else with it until I can do something else with it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the 12 by 12. And let's see, let's get on camera here, all the way on camera. I'm going to leave my iPad back. Okay. So let me show you. Always have to pull the camera out so that you can see. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. So this layout is called Professional Me, and that middle picture there is actually a headshot done at my old job for social media. to place on websites and stuff like that. So I took that picture. When I started using Instagram, I was doing a photo a day, so I was taking pictures and of different things at work, which I'm kind of happy I did, because now I've captured an era of my career, which is 13 years at one company. So that is it from afar. There's the big picture of me, and then surrounding pictures of the original office that I was hired into, which is at the top, and then it ended in the office that we moved to at the bottom, and then just random pictures of my work and tasks. Okay, so let's put the iPad down, and let me show you guys up a little closer the what I did. So in this corner here, I took the honeycomb paper and I fussy cut it out, a corner of it, and then I cut out some of the honeycomb and then I popped them up. And then what I did is it's a little bit of form of journaling, is I wrote on individual honeycombs the different type of things that I did as a production manager at UBM Canon. So that's what I did there. As you can see, these are the pictures. Hold on, I gotta adjust my camera because this is not working quite as I want it to. Okay, there we go. So, as I said, this was a building that was in Los Angeles that I had worked in for 12 years pretty much, or 12 and a half years, and then we moved to Santa Monica. This was my office for several years. I went from small cube to large cube to a small office to a large office and back to a very small cube area. This is just a picture of me sitting in my office. These pictures here are just the top one there here is me working on print, and then my digital list, and then just some HTML stuff, and then what a normal task list look like for me in a week's time. And then there's me at work, and then there is what we called open space, and I went from the office to that little space, and that was the front entrance to UBM. So in this corner, just to give it a little, I like to give a little accents to my background, and I took Ranger Clear embossing powder, and I used the honeycomb stamp, Tim Holtz stamp, and embossed that little background image for an accent. Here are the thickers I was talking about. So these are the canvas ones, and for both the canvas and the foam, I used the honeycomb stamp, and then I used, oh, I didn't even bring that out, sorry. I love this color blue. It's the Broken China, the stain. That is my favorite blue from Tim Holtz, is Broken China. I love it in the ink, I love it in the stain, I love it in the paint. So as you can see though, it comes out different from the foam to the canvas. It gets darker than it is on the foam. But I like it because it's not as dark, it's like lighter to dark, which is nice. Sorry, my camera's freaking out. But again, like the canvas, I stamped over the foam letters, so it's called Professional Me. Down the side here, there were these, I think that these were actually part of a tag, and I cut the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so I cut them all individually out, and I just lined them up, popped them up above layers of the washi tape that comes in the line, and this washi tape says Monday. It actually says Sunday through Saturday. I tried to cover up any Sunday or Saturday because I don't usually work on the weekends. This is just design paper and then washi tape again. So washi tape, design paper, and then washi tape. And then these are part of the, I think one of them is a journal card, this one, and then this one was actually a sticker. That was cool. So I did a little journaling. Company used to be Canon Communications, and then it turned into UVM Canon. My tenure was 13 years, November 99 to November 2013. Oh, not 2013, 2012. I should fix that. I should fix that now as I see it, because I'll forget. Okay, 2012, otherwise I'd still be working. Then the few different positions I had. I hate journaling because I love it, but I hate it because I hate my writing. So I did a little bit more. It's so bad ever since we started using computers 24/7. I can't write. So anyhow, that is the 12 by 12 layout. I hope you guys like it. Now I'm going to show you the heart frame. Now I had a lot of fun with this. I did many different things with this. I painted, I stenciled, I crackle painted, I covered it up with paint, I covered it up with washi tape, with paper. I did all kinds of things. I popped things up, I layered stuff up, I journaled on it. So I thought it turned out pretty cute. And the colors I used I thought were really good, with the broken china and the walnut stain. That boy right there is my godson. He turned 18 in October, and that's at his birthday dinner. So I wanted to put that in there. I thought it would be sweet for me to put in my cabinet. So let me show you all the different parts to this. Okay, first, since you can see at the bottom, what I did on the bottom, on the base, and on, let's see, on the base and on the side of the frame, I used that Prima cracked stamp or stencil, which was really hard because this is such a skinny surface, but I was able to do it, and I was daubing on the paint. I have a problem with stencils and daubing on too much or painting on too much because it starts to go underneath it and then blobs together. So I was trying to be really careful. And then after I had did the stenciling, I took crackle paint all around the sides and on the base just to give it, and then used walnut stain over it to just give it that kind of old vintagey kind of cracked wood look. And I'm hoping I did an okay job on it. I mean, it was a little rough. I may put some more walnut stain on it just to darken it up. But that's what I did for the base and the sides. Along both sides of the frame, I painted it first with walnut stain, and then I used the washi tape as the border. The back of the heart is some paper, and then this paper is the same as that paper on the other side. But let me show you on the side of the heart. What I did is I didn't stencil it, but I took the stamp and I didn't put it on a wood block or a stamp block. I took it and I put ink on it, and then I just rolled it. So here, I took the stamp, I put ink on it, and then I just rolled it on, and then continued on with the stamping. So that's how I got the sides stamped. Okay, let me turn it around. Okay, the heart part, let me just go a little closer here. Get the heart to stop moving. So that's Hayden. That's my nephew. He's also my godson. you hear me talk about my cousin Nicole, and that's her oldest son. So he turned 18 October 18. I just used some chipboard pieces, a picture of us, more chipboard pieces there. You can't tell, but if you look, I dropped hot glue on my face, and then I tried to pull it off, and then it tore the picture. So instead of, and I had already glued the backing down to the heart, and so I printed another picture, and then I just cut my face out and put it into the picture. So if you ever make a mistake and you're wanting to fix it, that is a solution. So that's what I did. Again, I did something here, but that's fine. As long as before it was like right here on my eye, which was bad. Okay, so along the outside of the heart, I just embellished it a little bit, put the date October 2012. And for those who have never like taken a shape and covered it with paper, so what you want to do is you trace it and then you cut it out, freehand cut it out. And it's always going to be a tiny bit bigger than the actual shape. Then you take a file and file it down. So that's the easiest and closest way that you can get it to be perfect along the awkward shape. And it goes by really quickly to do that. Okay, so then each corner here. Let me show you each corner. So this corner here is just some honeycomb paper with some fussy cutted out flowers and some of the brads. This is washi tape that I just folded and tried to make leaves out of. Some buttons and then some stick pins. I did pop up some honeycombs there. So that's that corner. This is going to be awkward here. Okay. So in this corner here, I just made a little banner. This was a chipboard piece border, and I just cut it into pieces. And I just put you and I added some little candy enamel thingies, and I used some twine, and I tied some bows at the end. And then this is just some more honeycomb paper with some pop-ups. And then this corner is just a little bit of journaling, a special day, happy 18th birthday, Hayden. I'm a lucky gal to have this handsome boy as my godson, as well as a nephew. See, if my writing was prettier, this would be really pretty, but I guess it gives it character and it's mine, so I guess whatever, but I really hate my writing. Here's a brad flower and some more stick pins from the line. So those are my two projects with the My Mind's Eye Unforgettable line. I thank you guys for watching, and check out my blog for more details and for still pictures. I'll be coming at you real soon with probably another sneak peek at what I'll be working on next for Remember When, because I have another DT meeting soon this weekend. And March 18th, don't forget, Operation Cleanup. Unfinished projects. I have to finish that and post a video. So catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.